Okay, call a meeting of the Board of Estimate for July 31st, 2025 to order. Present myself and Alderman Massey. Need a motion to accept the minutes of July 15th, 2025.
So moved.
So moved by Massey, seconded by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. First is authorization to change part-time permanent employees' rates of pay for John Bianchi, a Deputy Commissioner of Parks, Jessica Rodriguez, in Parks, and Evelyn Massey. Two of them are self-explanatory, that adhere to the schedule. The third one, Bianchi, is was at a salaried rate under part-time, but was in the system, from what the way I'm explaining it, is in the system, had an hourly rate that applied to the salary. It wasn't reflective of his salary. So, but he does not meet the legal threshold for a salaried employee, so that we now have to reflect the hourly rate, an adjusted hourly rate for, in order to meet that salary number, correct?
Correct. He didn't meet the exemption requirements.
Did not meet the exemption requirements, okay. So it appears on paper that he has a rate going from 23 to 46, but it's not, that was under a salary versus an hourly. Okay, so I have a motion by myself,
Second.
second by Massey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.2, authorization to accept camp scholarship donations from the CSCA Retiree Local 917 and George Henry. Motion by
So moved.
Massey, seconded by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Authorization, item 3.3, authorization to approve a transfer within the 2025 water budget, requesting to cover the overdraft of $655 to cover anticipated meal allowances for the remainder of the year. Includes an overtime meal allowance for shift coverages. We have estimated 2,200 in meal allowances for the remainder of the year. 11 pay dates in the water fund. So it's from pumping station, $2,855 to meal allowance. Am I following that?
It's to cover the overdraft plus the remaining balance for the remainder of the year.
Oh, okay, all right, so the 655 is the overdraft, current overdraft. Is there, did they give a reason why? Is it in that explanation?
They have a set amount that's budgeted at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but to have that overdraft already, and I guess we can address that with Jacob, is that,
Yeah, we're
Yes.
halfway.
okay. Guess we gotta pay it. So, motion by myself?
We're going ahead with it?
Yeah, well, it's
Okay.
seconded by Massey. Oh, he just walked in.
Oh, okay.
We have a motion on the floor, Mr. Twill.
Should have waited another
Yep.
5 minutes.
She didn't
That
tell you to
would be
leave.
smart. She's trying to help you.
We want to know why you ran out of money in your meal allowance for the pump, for the water treatment plant, and it's only July.
Yeah, it's a small amount, and,
That wasn't the question.
no, it's, we're understaffed, right? So, we're doing 2 shifts, one after the other, right?
First of all, I don't know you're understaffed.
Yes,
but
you do.
Why are you understaffed?
As I
Let's
told you
carry
that, because
through.
we can't hire certified operators.
But I
both
thought
at
we have
the
a
water-
contract with a company.
Yes, we are, and we're supplementing it, but still, we don't have millions of dollars to pay the private company, so we do overtime.
So we have less staff now than last year?
Yeah,
By how many?
I don't know. I don't know the numbers. I didn't come here to give you,
Well, but
Overall
you made a
evaluation
comment
of the
on the record
staffing.
that we know that you're understaffed.
you do know that.
No, I don't know that.
Okay, now you know then.
No, that,
On the
but
record?
now I'm trying to search the reason why you're understaffed.
You're kidding me, right?
No.
You don't know why we're understaffed.
You have a private company that we contract with hundreds of thousands of dollars with to make up for your,
Yes, and we are, and we're using whatever we can.
why are we paying a private company meal allowances?
No, you're not.
Okay.
This is only for our union employees. When they work over the, when they work one shift, and then after that, anything, if you call them 4 hours and they stay longer, then you have to give them the meal allowance, which is, I don't know, $10, $15
Okay, how long have you been understaffed?
for a significant amount of time.
So
We've been
prior to the
negotiating- Let me
preparation,
put it this way.
prior to the preparation of the 2025 budget, you knew you were understaffed.
Let me put it this way, yes, and we are always trying
So-
to. What are you arguing about? How much we're asking about for prior 2004 budget? How much are we asking about for transfer?
You're asking for $3,000, $2,855.
$1,000 from one line to another line.
Yes.
You want me to figure that out?
Well,
a year
I
ago?
didn't, I didn't ask you, all I asked you was a reason. You said, you opened, your response was, you know that we're understaffed.
No, that's a figure of
And I
speech.
said, no,
It
I
is
didn't
an
know that,
accurate-
no. But-
It's an accurate description. You know that we've been.
There you go again,
negotiating
you
with the
know
union.
that, yes.
You know that you've been negotiating with the union for how many years? 6, 7, 7 years about improper practice charged because of using a private company and all that stuff, and because, anyway. So that's where we are, Mayor.
All right,
$3,000, we respectfully request to transfer
All
from
right.
one line to another. And that was
That might have
wrong.
been, if we would
I
have
was
opened
wrong.
with that might have been, saved us a lot of
I
time.
was wrong to assume that you know anything.
Yes.
That's true.
And I was wrong to assume that you would have properly budgeted this back in October, knowing that you were, quote, short-staffed.
I'm not the state controller. I'm not.
Ah, all right, well, move on. Mr. Massey, do you seconded the motion, correct?
Yes.
All right, so any
Yes,
further
any
questions?
questions?
Any further questions?
Well, only on the, and I'm trying to help you out with this one.
No,
On
no,
the
he's
under-
done. He's done with it.
No, on,
We're gonna-
forget the $2,855.
Leave Mr. Massey
I'd
alone.
like to go back to the understaffing.
Yeah,
What's the reason?
we can't have. How many times now?
How many times he has to tell you?
Mayor.
Well,
How
you can
many
hire-
times did you
is
put?
someone
how-
stopping you from hiring?
How many times did you put an ad for civil service test for licensed operators, water treatment plant and wastewater treatment plants? How many times did you get nothing in return? Does that answer your
I
question?
agree with you on that.
Okay.
So why doesn't the company that we hired provide it?
We are. No, we cannot push it to the limit because they're, it costs us money.
Okay.
We cannot, I
It's
mean,
also costing us money for the overtime and the meal allowances, but
So we're assuming that this is going to be an ongoing thing the rest
what,
of
the
this year?
$3,000?
I know that. You're missing the point.
are you coming
Yes,
back
we're
with
gonna
it?
staff it. We're gonna staff it any way we need to staff it in there. The most economical way for us, in order to keep the water treatment plant functioning 24 hours a day. And
I don't believe there's any budgeted vacancies in the water treatment plant.
He's saying there is, and I
No, he
I
didn't
don't
say
know,
that.
I don't know that to be true or not to be true.
You
I
have,
can
you
only
have
go by what-
positions that
we
were
have
budgeted that are
vacancies in the
vacant?
water, treatment plant, in the wastewater treatment plant. We have vacancies,
No,
yes.
no, budget, people
Yes,
that were
budgeted,
in the
yeah,
budget.
budgeted. I believe so, yes. I have to look it up.
Ah,
Listen,
right.
you're asking me about something that is, I wish Giri was still here because she has all the thing.
All right, we can look into it,
Tip
because
fingertips.
all we were asking about was the $2,855, and you came in like a bull in a china closet with,
Yeah, you guys, I mean, especially you, you know the pain
it was
we're
a
going
very
through.
simple question.
You know the pain that we're going through with this. You do know that.
I do know.
That's why, I was taken back by you questioning the $2,400.
$2,855.
$2,800. I was taken back.
I understand you were taken back,
I had
but
to lash
also
out
at budget
because I
time,
was surprised.
budget time was the time to address
Oh,
your vacancies, not July 31st to tell us
Oh,
that
of course. And-
you're
and-
shorthanded, but that's okay.
All right, so I'll
I think we're going to pass it, Mr. Massey.
Yes, I'm in favor.
I think we're going to pass it, and we're going to ask you to maybe address it at budget time, your vacancies. $2,855 plus your vacancies. All in favor? Aye. How do you say that word cumulative? Cumulative, right? So if it's 2855 to you, now if Ray Lynn comes up and says, well, it's only 5,000 on the next, and then this person, at some point it becomes real money.
I'm transferring from within the budget, from the
But
from
you-
the payroll budget.
But that's still not the, but at the same time, let me go back to salt and ice now.
So with what?
The salt budget.
Salt?
When Mr. Massey says why don't you transfer within your budget? And you argue with Mr. Massey to go to fund balance.
Right.
So why don't you transfer from within your budget when we do that?
Well, there's nothing to transfer from. Everything is committed. Now, we have the vacancy in our payroll, and that's why we have the additional funds to take from it to supplement the meal allowance, which is $15 every shift, whenever we use it. I think
Understood.
it's $15, but
Understood.
I'll double check that.
All right,
Miss them?
so we're ready to roll call. Massey, all in favor?
Yes.
Aye. No, well, you didn't explain yourself adequately, but
Should have listened to Ray Lynn.
item 3.4, authorization to approve a transfer within the 2025 civil service budget. Contractual services to travel expense, $715.41. This is a motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Massey. And this is for certification, I assume.
Yes.
The NICOM trip for reimbursement, and it's reimbursement for travel.
I can vote on it because it's not me.
You,
Pam.
yeah, that's correct, and you can also vote on it because you are no longer the person it's impacted. You are no longer the secretary to the
I
commission.
figured I'd open it up for him, so he.
All in favor? Aye. All in favor? Well,
I'm considering it.
all right, well, it's up to you. You got 2 more seconds, and then I'll just put it on the table.
I,
All right. Item 3.5, authorization to transfer within the 25 general fund budget. Taxes on city property, $600. And then to Corporation Council office expense. And from taxes on city property, $45,000 to Corporation Council litigation expense to cover the cost of settlement claim refund on taxes. Motion by
so moved.
Massey. I'll second it. And self-explanatory. These are tax social rates, but go ahead, Leonora.
No, it's regards to the settlement claim that we approved at the prior Board of Estimate.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.6, resolution to award the rebid of the 2008 Chevy Tahoe that was auctioned off through Auctions International. To award the rebid. I respectfully request a resolution to award the following rebid for the following surplus vehicle auction through Auctions International of $770. Motion by
So moved.
Massey, I'll second it. What does it mean by to award the rebid?
This vehicle was auctioned off in the previous auction. We had a low bidder and he walked away because of some legal technicalities. We put it out for re-auction again, and this is the price we got. It's a little bit higher from the previous auction.
Why would we award something to the low bidder when we're selling something?
What? It's
You
auction,
said it
Mayor,
was
to the highest,
awarded to the low
highest-
bidder.
To the highest auction,
Oh,
to the highest auction.
so it was the high bidder, not the low bidder.
Well, the auction, yeah, whatever procedure they use, the auction international.
All right, I'm just going by your words.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Motion by Massey, seconded by me. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.7, authorization to approve the transfer within the fire department budget, $3,571.25 from personnel training volunteers to personnel protective equipment, $1,476.25. And what's the difference for?
This is for, I don't know if you recall, they had a grant to cover PPE equipment. The
Yes.
grants won't cover this.
Okay, but how come the amounts are different?
That's a typo. There was something else to be brought before the Board of Estimate, and at last minute, we had to change it. So it
Okay,
is
so which
the-
is the correct number?
I $1,426.25.
All right, so we,
What was it? I didn't hear.
it's the second number, so
Oh.
we'll have to amend the agenda then to read a authorization to transfer within the fire department $1,426.25 to personal protective equipment. So motion to amend the agenda to read that.
So moved.
Seconded by Massey. So we amended the agenda to reflect the correct amounts, and now we'll vote on the amended resolution that is correct on the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.8, authorization to approve the stipulation of agreement between the City of Middletown and the CSEA bargaining unit. Authorize the stipulation of settlement between the Middletown City and the bargaining unit of the CSEA, and the settlement is attached. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Massey. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No water and sewer adjustments, so motion to adjourn?
So moved.